Hi, I graduated back in 2022 and here is my advice for you. My story quickly, I have a bachelor's degree in visual design. But before that, I studied Portuguese/English, so I could be a teacher for Portuguese or English. It didn't matter, I could choose. Just for some context, in Brazil, we don't have that much of a freedom when it comes to picking our classes. You just pick a course and there's already a set of classes you have to do to complete that course. So there's no like real extras, at least in my experience. And I'm saying this because I don't really know how the higher education system works in the US, Canada, UK, wherever. So I'm just making it clear, I changed degrees because I was very displeased with the way that university used to teach, and I wasn't happy attending the classes for Portuguese because when I left high school, I didn't know what to do with my life. I didn't know what I wanted to be. So I just went with my favorite subject, which was English at the time. And I really did try to find a English only university course, but I couldn't find it, strangely enough, at least close to my house. That's another thing. We don't usually move out of our parents' house after we get into university. So I was looking for stuff close to my home. I really didn't like the Portuguese classes. It made me so like miserable to be in that class. Every day I would go to the university and I'd be like, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing here? It was bad. And I felt bad for even thinking about changing courses and changing universities even. But when I finally did, I sat down with my mom and I convinced her that this was the right choice, and thank God she supported me, and it was the best decision ever. I went to my design university. It was so cool. I studied so many cool things, so it's so worth it to change to something that you actually like. But now with the actual advice. Starting off strong, it's okay if you don't like what you're studying. It happens to a lot of us, and honestly, people sometimes are too young to be deciding the one career they're gonna follow for the rest of their lives. So it's really okay to change career paths. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that you're happy doing whatever it is you're doing. Once you're finished, you're gonna carry that degree for the rest of your life. So might as well be something that you actually care about. Second one is you don't need to be a perfect student. I know this sounds like,
yeah, well, obviously,
but it's really not. For some people, it's really not. There will be days that you don't feel like studying, you don't feel like doing that project, and that's okay, even if you like what you're studying right now. That doesn't mean you don't like what you're studying. It just means you're human, and sometimes you're just too tired to do the things you care about. It happens sometimes. It's more rare, but it does happen. Next one is try to make friends, and good ones. Good friends, okay? Good friends that want to actually do the work and want to study with you and want to help you along. You will also help them. So making good friendships in college is really important, and you can also always have them in a group project and you know they're gonna do the work. And also they will help you get the best experience ever. You're gonna go out and you're gonna, or even just hang out at each other's place. They really make a difference in the whole college/university experience. Take a break for your mental health
regularly.
I don't know how else I can say this, but you need to be sane to finish university. So don't be studying day and night, weekdays, weekends. Don't do that to yourself. Treat yourself a little nicer. Go out with your friends, or even do something that you like a hobby, exercise. Do stuff that are not related to college or university, because your mental health will thank you. And yeah, as I said, you need to be sane to finish this degree. So you got this. Next one, if there is a point in your college/university life that you feel like you're so overwhelmed with the amount of projects, exams, revising, whatever it is, try to approach it one by one, because that will feel less overwhelming. Sometimes I would have like 6 classes and all of those would have like 3 different projects and I would completely lose my mind. You need to approach it like one by one. Try to break it down what you need to do with those projects, and I promise you it will feel less heavy to finish those assignments. Next one, because I don't remember which number we're on. Don't be scared to make mistakes. They will shape who you are in the best way possible. struggle. Mistakes are often things that we perceive as negative, and most of them in the moment, in the present moment, they are, but they will help shape you as your best version ever, because after that experience, you won't make that mistake again. Don't be scared. You will make mistakes, but that's totally fine. Next one is don't leave everything for the last minute. Trust me, save yourself the stress. Next one is if you can't deliver an assignment or a project in time, that's totally fine. You're not gonna die. It happened. You made a mistake. Move on. Seriously. That's especially for people who have anxiety like me, because I would get so worked up about the fact that I didn't deliver this project or paper, whatever it was. At the end, I couldn't do anything about it. I could either talk to my professor and we will work something out, or it happened. I'll try to do better in this class for the rest of the semester. Okay, next one is when you finally graduate, you're gonna feel like the best person ever, and you should. You deserve that. It's not easy going through university/college, and also those friends, they should be proud of you too. Okay, that's what makes them good ones. Last one, it's so cool when you notice this, but you don't notice how smart you are in a subject until you have to explain it to someone that doesn't know anything about it. We go through so much in university that we sometimes don't even realize how much we're learning. And when someone asks you to explain something within your degree, you're like, oh my God, I actually know a lot about this subject. And you kind of go and explain, and it's another thing like, wow, I'm so proud of myself. I actually know this really well. But yeah, those were a few things I wish I knew when I was in uni, and I hope it helps you conquer it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!